All right, 32 days away. We'll see Scream 6. Sounds like it'll be in 3D. Tickets go on sale Wednesday. It's happening quicker than you can imagine. But in the meantime, I wanted to bring up and present a motive that I don't think I've seen anywhere, and it has to do, of course, with Sidney Prescott. So let's get into it. All right, so let's get into it. So, as we know, before Scream went before cameras last year, word started to leak out that Nev Campbell was in fact not going to be back. She kind of told some people on the Comic Con circuit that they couldn't agree to pay. They wouldn't pay. She had a set number that she thought she was worth, and played her leverage, which is certainly true. But they were not able to get her back for this installment of Scream. So, obviously, at one point, Sidney was part of the story in the script. Probably wasn't a. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it wasn't a big role. Maybe she just would have showed up at the end, maybe to save the day or whatever. But ultimately, they weren't able to get it done. So they changed a little bit of direction. So what do we know of the movie? It's set in New York City. Tara, the twins, they're going to Blackmore College. Samantha Carpenter, Tara's older sister, has tagged along, and I think she wants to protect her sister. And we know she's has a love interest. I think his name is Danny, and she's working on her mental health. And they are on Halloween trying to move on with their lives. But as we know, a new ghost face will strike. Kirby's going to be back. Gail is back. So that's kind of where we are. So this motive I wanted to present for our ghost faces is different. So what do we know? Sidney Prescott. How does it tie into Sidney Prescott? Well, Sidney Prescott has always wanted to be, the ghost faces all want to kill Sidney Prescott for one reason or another. We know her role in Scream 5 wasn't as big. It didn't appear in the outset that the ghost faces had Sidney Prescott in their sights. But, of course, when she shows up, that changes everything. They want her dead. Boom. So we remember from the trailer Gail speaking to Ghostface for the first time, I think, since Scream 2. And Ghostface informs her that, hey, I'm something different. And what could that mean? Well, like I said, all the Ghostfaces prior wanted to kill Sidney Prescott. So what if the motive this time around in Scream 6 is for the Ghostfaces to protect Sidney Prescott, to keep her alive, to eliminate a threat to her? And you're asking yourself, well, who could that threat be? Well, what about Samantha Carpenter, love child of Billy Loomis? Certainly, some time's gone by from the events of Scream 5. The news is all over this. We learn this. Everybody learns this big secret that Billy Loomis had a love child. And, of course, Sidney Prescott's been in the public sphere for decades. Wrote a book. So it's possible that, Sidney Prescott could have some fanboys or girls or some white knights out there who see that this threat, Samantha Carpenter, Billy Loomis's child, and maybe they're going there to eliminate the threat. And that could be the motive of the killers in the Scream movies. I just thought it was, it's definitely something different. Uh, so tell me in the comments, what do you think of this theory? What do you think the Ghostface's motives are in this movie? And let's talk about it. If you like content like this, please hit the like and subscribe button. Help me build my channel, and I appreciate you for tuning in. And I'll see you guys on the next one.